back air. And because you can fast fall pretty quickly as Sheik, and then you have the massive back air, sometimes you don't even need to do like the ledge stall as much. You just need to get invincibility and then hit him when he goes low. So, and then not only that, you have needles as well.
Yes.
So you just have really everything that you would ever want against Marth in the terms of the edge guard. Whereas Marth, his edge guard on you is weak. Like, his edge guard on you is not good compared to other characters. You can do some next level 2027 kind of, you know, timber down smash, but most people aren't doing that. A lot of people are doing just the forward smash that gets arms attack, or the grab, or the up tilt, or whatever. And yeah, definitely not as good at edge guarding Sheik as the other way around. But the thing is, too, is that Marth can also play this mid-range where you can just, like, try to cover Sheik coming into you, and that's when she's the most vulnerable because you can't get a true crouch cancel. You can only get ASDI down, and that's when it's, you know, they're definitely a little bit more vulnerable. Something that Zane said in this matchup is that you never want to grab first as Marth. When you're in those kind of scramble situations, you always want to grab second, and I think that that kind of speaks to, like, the reactive nature of Marth in this matchup, like right there.
There we go.
But yeah, Jada definitely going to be wanting to get these CCs, get these forward tilts, get these grabs, get these dash attacks, and just get the punish game going. Sheik's punish game is so flow-charted on Marth that you can just get really consistent, really good follow-ups. Oh, and we got some camaraderie.
Flow-charted, you say?
Oh, yes. Yes.
I'm feeling
Flo may have charted it, but Jada is using those charts.
Yes, yes. Charting a course.
Yes. Sailing through the background of Yoshi's story, right to victory. Well, I honestly really like that follow-up there. That was a lot of damage. And gets another... Oh, my God. Making Jada, you know, question that
homie stock,
homie stock, yeah. This is almost last stock game. Okay, maybe reaching a little bit there, but doesn't get punished too much, and I like that. I like that. You know,
picks up the startup of the up B
definitely a reach. Definitely a reach for Jada there.
And another reach in that you know, up B that, you know.
Yeah, this is not Smash 4. We do not condone that in this game. People are going crazy in the crowd. Oh yeah, the roll up.
Yeah,
sometimes you don't even need to go down there. And that's the thing about the Sheik edge guard that makes it so good, is you can sometimes low-key ignore some of your options and still just get it done.
You have such a wide array of killing tools to kill Marth when he is off the stage that, like, doing nothing is like just another one of those tools, because it's like, it's so frightening of like, oh, well, they might drop back air, they might you know, refresh or whatever, you know.
You have that inherent pressure that lets you just sometimes just not even need to use it.
Yeah.
It's just the threat of it is good enough on its own. But yeah, I've actually got some stuff to say about this stage in this matchup. This used to be a no-brainer. You juggle Sheik like crazy. She doesn't have the platforms to shield drop through. Hurts her recovery. What's the problem, right? The problem is that Sheik's punish game is already really good on other stages and gets even better on this stage. And that's the thing, is when you have that like these throw situations, everyone knows that Sheik gets the combos at low percents. But what you don't probably see as often is the straight up kill confirms at higher percents. But you can do that on this stage because there are no platforms to tech on. You can get, if they DI behind you or DI in or slight DI or whatever, you can get tipper up smash, kill right off the top. If they DI out, you can do run down tilt into fair or into up air or whatever. And then obviously if they do the mid DI, you can get nair, you can get even F tilt sometimes, you can get you know, fair or whatever, right? So there really is no good option for you as Marth to get out of those kind of combos. And at the end of the day, you're comboing Sheik off the juggles on any stage. So a lot of Marths have now kind of, you know, started to go to one of the green stages against Sheik just for the extra kill power. And as you can see right now, Jada is making this stage work. This might even be a 4-star.
Yeah, it's looking like it. And just a monologue about punish game preceded by, or accompanied by, a clinic of punish game.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. And that's how dominant that last game was. I didn't even get to finish my rant. And the game was already over, folks. The game was already over. But Flo, again, you know, saying, you know what? I know that the punish game goes crazy, but that's not why I'm picking here. And I'm picking here because I'm confident that this is my best stage. And I respect that. I respect that. I like that. Already going much better than the last game. That was a really big follow-up and showing kind of the power right there. Like, that same kind of situation on another stage would have just been Sheik taking on a side platform, and then that would have been that. But ended up getting a nice juggle into a forward smash to end the stock there. So already kind of showing why you can actually have this be a boon for Marth in this matchup. And I still think that this is a good stage for Marth in the matchup. I just think that it's slowly getting not as bad for Sheik, I guess is the way I would say it. And yeah, like you were saying, Jada is really just using really good use of this crouch. And as you guys can see, after most moves in neutral, Jada is returning to that same crouching position. Because that is just like, that is the safe haven for Sheik in this matchup. If it wasn't for crouch cancel, this matchup would be so hard comparatively. Having to shield all these Marth areas, you just couldn't get the same punishes off that you do with crouch cancel.
And even with, I mean, we saw like game 1, even with like some like tippers from Marth, like Jada's still ready for the boost grab afterwards.
Yeah.
CC.
Yeah.
Just like, how do you hit this character, you know?
It's tough. It's tough. At the end of the day, sometimes you just gotta rip the grab, because even though like you don't get the perfect follow-ups that you do on other matchups, sometimes you still need to go for it.
Yeah.
And I mean, Flo does have port 4, so I think you do get some guaranteed, but it's weird. It's like what you do like kind of flip-flops between the percents. Okay.
Or maybe, okay, another thing, another, you know, characteristic of like, I guess the mix-up with this matchup is like as Marth, or like with Sheik's crouch cancel being so good, you want to get her off the ground, and that is also where your punish game starts as Marth. And you know, you gotta do things to get her off the ground. And, you know, we're seeing the down tilts, we're seeing the grabs.
Yeah.
You know, I'm liking
I think
this.
Flo has been doing a lot more grabs this game particularly. I don't think we really saw too many of them last game. Of course, Jada was pretty dominant that game, so maybe just didn't have the chance to, even if that was part of the game plan. But definitely seeing more follow-ups and open-ups on this game. And we're seeing a lot of stock here. Jada did have a couple unfortunate falls, but you know, at the end of the day, a dub is a dub, and Flo is trying to get that dub. You know, Flo not giving the same homie stock that Jada did the first game. Oh, that's gonna be it though.
And it felt like Flo was putting it together at the end there.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
A lot of like
really
more
making
patience.
adaptations.
You know, safe on crouch cancel options. You know, like I was really liking what I was seeing at the end, but it just maybe a little bit too late.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Sometimes it takes your back being against the wall for you to really lock in and really understand what you're doing wrong and what you need to do. But the problem is when your back's against the wall is that they can just keep pummeling you. And if you don't get it done fast enough, then